Hello, it's Tom Donald from the London Contemporary School of Piano, and today I'm going to show you left-hand blues patterns that you need to know. And I'm sitting here at a beautiful Blüthner grand piano, and by the way, if you ever visit our studios, we are based at the Blüthner Piano Centre on Baker Street. And these pianos, if you haven't heard of Blüthner pianos, just go look them up on YouTube. They are truly the most beautiful pianos you'll ever touch and play. And it's a real honour to do today's video on a Blüthner grand piano. So we're going to talk about some left-hand patterns. And these left-hand patterns I'm going to show you with, this is a very hands-on tutorial. We're going to really look at the left hand, we're going to get some real close-ups of the left hand, and I'm going to show you some really cool patterns that you can apply to strengthen your left hand. And if you'd like some more details about some of the exercises we'll be covering today, you can visit our website, contemporaryschoolofpiano.com, and you can pick up our blues pack, which has a really lovely breakdown of all of the exercises we'll be covering today. So let's get started. So here's pattern number one. This is a great one to warm up the left hand with. Add the right hand to that, just following the 12-bar blues with these following chords. Today I'm mainly going to talk about the left hand. Yeah, I'm using some nice rhythms in the right hand, and you can figure out some of those syncopations by ear if you want, but I'm really going to hone in on the left hand here. And so what's useful about this pattern, what's bluesy about it, you could say, is the way that major and minor is sort of combined at the same time. You know, we've got a C major chord here in the left hand. We don't play it like that, but we play it with the fifth interval here. And then we just move between the minor third and the major third. And that's a real characteristic of blues piano, is this sort of simultaneous combination of major and minor. So we just break that down slowly, we get this. And I'm just applying that to a 12-bar blues on chords C, F and G. Of course you can do this in any key you like. If you'd like our 12-bar blues kit and pack, just let us know. Visit our website, contemporaryschoolofpiano.com, and we'll send one to you. This just will be a good practice guide for you. So this is a good first pattern, and it's a relatively more simple one. Though for many of you, if you're right-handed, you're going to find that your left hand's a bit weaker, and that's why the blues is such a great thing to practice on the piano, because it builds up strength in the left hand, and that's a really important skill for pianists to have. So here's the second blues pattern I'm going to show you. This one's a bit more of a stretcher for the left hand, and that's so if I for instance play this C major chord, I'm playing it over the span of an octave, and this is a good little warm-up before we start this exercise. So I've got C, E, G and C, and I'm covering an octave. If you find that hard to stretch, remember to use fingers 5, 3, 2 and 1, and really keep that wrist relaxed at all times. So I just want you to do that a few times just to get this these bunch of notes under your hands. And of course you can do this on other chords, C, F and on G. So this is what this pattern looks like, and just follow me nice and slowly here. This is a classic boogie-woogie pattern, and it's just got a great feel to it when it goes up to speed. I'm playing it really slowly right now. And of course, a bit slow, it will sound a little lifeless when it's a bit slow, but it's really important you put the slow practice into this pattern first, just to start up the engine, you know, to warm warm up your hands. Really important you do that. So here we go. So I'm going to lift the tempo a bit now. Now to the F. Back to the C. Just following that 12-bar blues pattern. G, F, C. And if you've already subscribed to our YouTube channel, you'll notice we already have a video on our channel about the 12-bar blues, if you'd like to learn more about the 12-bar blues. And to subscribe to our channel, just click the bell button. And you'll always be notified of our latest videos and updates. Slow practice. Okay, let's add some right hand, and again I'm just going to play dominant 7 chords. You can play clean triads if that's easier for you to start with, and let's just try it hands together. To just sort of bash out a G for the turnaround at the end of the 12-bar blues. It's just a chord 5. It's a nice little technique. Let's do that one again. It's a really joyful one, this one. And really important, you don't use much pedal or any pedal at all when practicing this. Firstly, you want that crisp and clear sound coming from the piano. You don't want to get muddy with the pedal. I much prefer to play patterns like this without any pedal at all. And also, a lot of students will use the pedal to sort of hide behind lack of finger facility, and you may be finding that this is a real challenge on your left hand. And don't be hard on yourself. You know, if you're right-handed, that's the way you are, and you'll just need to put some extra work into your left hand. And it's worth putting that work into your left hand because the piano is a 10-fingered instrument. So yeah, invest some time in your left hand. Just sit on your right hand if you want. That's a really good exercise to do, and just warm your hands up, relax your wrist. If it starts to get a bit painful, take breaks. Don't overdo yourself, and yeah, and just slowly build that strength up in your left hand. Here goes again. Pattern, and this one's a fantastic pattern as well. We're going to play this one as a swing, and it's got a great groove to it. And by the way, all of these patterns could be played as swing or as straight. So even that last pattern as a swing would sound like that. Just to demonstrate it as a swing. So this next one we're going to play as a swing, and it involves the use of the dominant 7 chord. And the dominant 7 chord is a really important chord in the blues. Blues piano will have lots of dominant 7 chords in it. You won't hear many major 7 chords in the blues. You'll hear much more dominant 7 chords, and this is a bass line that's been built off the dominant 7 chord, and it's got a great groove to it. So it goes like this, and again I'll just demonstrate very slowly so you can see everything I'm doing here. You'll notice I've got my thumb on the B flat and on the octave C. So I'm playing C, G, C, B flat, C, top, C, and I'm just moving through the G, B flat, C. They're my top notes. G, B this really legato and smooth. You don't want it to be like this. That's a groove killer. You don't want to be doing that. You want it really nice and smooth, legato. Doesn't have to be loud. You can play it softly. You can build up that dynamic to whatever you feel comfortable. It being the most important thing is that it's just smooth, really legato. All right, so let's apply this one to a 12-bar blues now. To the F7, C7, G7, F7, C7. And I like to do this one without any turnaround. It grooves so well, why add any extra stuff to it? If you want an extra challenge, try playing some C blues scale over the top of that. Well, I hope you've enjoyed today's tutorial. And remember, if you'd like to pick up our 12-bar blues pack, just drop us an email, visit our website, contemporaryschoolofpiano.com, and we'll gladly send it your way. Now go do some practice.